Hi everyone, it's Rax. Jumped on the PTR yesterday and made the Bombardment Crusader, and it is way too strong. It is almost certainly going to be nerfed, so I haven't put out a build guide on it yet. But I wanted to showcase this to you. I put together this Satyr, it took me about an hour to craft it on the PTR, and jumped into a GR 150 with 3 supports, 2 barbarians, and a monk. And as you can see, we are going to flatten this rift quite easily. And we didn't bring an RGK, so we have no way to kill the boss, but all we had to do was bring an RGK and it would have been cleared easily. So this is a new Bombardment build. They buffed a lot of things with Bombardment, and it also uses the 2-piece Steed set, where you use the little pony, and then for a brief period of time, you get 400% increased damage. You time that with your physical convention of the elements and throw down the bombardments. We wear the 2-piece invoker. So we're trying to hit monsters and get hit to build up those stacks. And then the thorns damage just destroys everything. And we also wear the full Akan set. I'll have the planner down below. But let me just talk to you about the gameplay. So we get the conduit pylon instantly. So I tell one of the barbs, well, go to the end of map and bring it all here. And so what I'm doing here is I just chill until my physical cycle. So it just went by. And I need the barbarians to stomp together right before physical. And then I'll activate my pony and my provoke. And then try to move into an Oculus ring and throw the bombardment. And there we go, and everything just starts dying. And that's pretty much it. And if you have a lot of density, the area damage does work. So you can essentially just flatten rifts exactly like that. So the more density that you have, the better. And a lot of times, it's a lot better to wait for a very big pack rather than to deal damage consistently. Otherwise, you are not going to be able to get the major hits on the elites. Then all you have to do, like with most builds, most trash clearing builds, is just pull the whole map together and hope for a Condi, which we got instantly. And then we'll see what kind of a lead that we have. Now, a lot of people were worried initially about the cooldown of Bombardment. It's a very long cooldown, but on your gear with Thorns can't crit, so you don't take any crit. And so for all those rolls, you can just get cooldown everywhere, and if you see my Bombardment on my right click, it's not too bad at all. In fact, if you have perfect cooldown everywhere, you can have your Bombardment up for every physical cycle, which is really the only time you're dealing any damage anyway. So I can kind of bust that myth where if you want to continuously attack with it, it's really not a problem. The conduit pylon is taken. We have all the elites here. One of the advantages of playing with 2 barbs. And we're just zapping it down. And just to answer the age-old question, am I using all 7,500 paragons? I am, but remember I'm also not using any seasonal themes. I don't have a 4th cube slot, and we don't have the shadow clones either. So I can absolutely guarantee you do not need 7,500. Look at our bar. Look, you do not need 7,500 gons to do this, believe me. So we go next. It's terrible. There's a power pylon. It's red archers. It's a cathedral. I say, someone click the power pylon and come to this big room. Let's see if we can do something. And what we're just trying to demonstrate here is just that this Crusader can just flatten 150s. Just bring a Rift Guardian killer. And you will have easy 150s on the season, especially when you have the seasonal buff. Both of the buffs, actually, which we will test next week. I just do not see this build surviving in its current form. They're definitely going to nerf it. It's just a matter of by how much. If they nerf it and it's still playable, I will definitely make a build guide on it. It's pretty easy to play. All you do is essentially just chill and then rotate your skills before physical and throw the bombardment and stand in the Oculus ring. One challenge is in solo, this build is pretty squishy. So this would be very tough to play in hardcore. as we zone next, we have an Oppressor Hellwitch Sewer. That is in the running for one of the worst map and mob type combinations you can get in Diablo 3. So we instantly communicate that we are skipping the entire thing. So here we go. We need something better than this. So we've essentially skipped 2 entire floors already. And now we're on a big booty Shrouded Moor. This is also terrible. We need density. This is not density. There's like 2 or 3 spiders everywhere. So just tell everyone, you want to know what? Skip the whole damn thing again. Let's skip a 3rd map. Why not? What's next? Okay, battlefields. This is good with slashers. This is very, very valuable if we can get enough slashers. So once again, I'm just going to chill. I'm just chilling. Now, slashers is probably one mob type where you can consistently DPS because they're so tanky. They're so hard to kill. But if this was a bunch of little tiny monsters, I would wait for them to bring them all, and then I would kill them with a single bombardment. All right. Here's physical. Rotate the skills, cast the bombardment, do my best to get into the Oculus ring. And you can see they are starting to die. And that's pretty much it. I communicate with them that my physical is coming soon. Activate the pony, activate the provoke. Throw the bombardment. Look at our bar just flying up, killing the slashers. Looks like there's enough density to hit here one more time. See what we can do here. I'm in the Oculus ring. I throw the bombardment. Okay, let's move forward. But then the barb says, no, I'm bringing you more stuff. And I said, that's what I like to hear. Let's do another one. Why not? Now, my bombardment there came very late into my physical cycle because my cooldown is not absolutely perfect. So I could have skipped that one there, but I just said, let's just throw it and move up. We have a whole battlefields ahead of us to kill. Once again, like always, we're not going to click the speed pylon because it's going to impact our ability to pull everything. But on the seasonal theme, you might click the speed pylon for the shadow clones if they're just going to destroy everything. So just waiting patiently, just chilling, waiting for the barbarians to bring me my trash. And then right before physical, so in lightning, we're going to rotate everything and throw the bombardments, try to move into the Oculus ring, and that's it. So here's lightning, we're in the Oculus, throw everything, we throw the bombardment, and we destroyed a bunch of stuff. Let's move forward here. Make sure we got all the slashers. And you can see our bar that we're going to spawn the boss super easily. And remember, we skipped 3 floors. Skipped 3 floors. Don't have the seasonal buff. Yes, we have 7,500 Paragon, but I can assure you, you do not need that to do this. So, for example, I have no augments on this character, right? So that knocks down my Paragon level to a little bit more of a human level. And so, yeah, we'll see what Blizzard does with this, but this is looking way too strong. It's kind of fun to play. It's a very chill play style. You just kind of relax in the middle and let everyone else do the work, and you let them know when your rotation is coming, and the whole world dies. It's nothing more to it than that. And it looks like by far the best Rift Guardian killer is going to be the same Rift Guardian killer we've always had, the Heaven's Fury Crusader, especially with the 4th cube slot, is just going to be able to smash these bosses. In fact, it was predicted that some of the Heaven's Fury Crusaders are going to be so strong this season, unless they're nerfed, they are actually going to be able to click a power pylon at the start of the fight and kill a boss within the power pylon's duration. So just straight up take the power instantly and just kill a boss, which is pretty ridiculous. So Crusaders looking way too strong at Trash Clearer, looking way too strong at Rift Guardian Killer. We'll see what Blizzard does about it. We don't have a Rift Guardian Killer, so we just leave here. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little build showcase, and we'll be testing Wizard today. Thank you.